Long before flags were symbols of nations, there was one that was a cry for justice. According to Iranian legend, the most valuable flag in the world did not begin as silk or gold. It began as leather. In the mythic age of Iran, during the uprising against the tyrant Zahhak, a blacksmith named Kaveh the Blacksmith stood against oppression. He owned nothing of power, no army, no crown. What he did have was a leather apron worn from years of labor at the forge. In an act that would echo through centuries, Kaveh tore off that leather apron, fixed it to the tip of a spear, and raised it high. That moment, according to the Shahnameh and later traditions, turned a worker's garment into a banner of rebellion. That leather cloth became known as Derafsh Kaviani, not because of what it was made of, but because of what it represented. From leather apron to royal standard. After the fall of Zahhak and the rise of Iranian kingship, the banner was no longer treated as a simple flag. It was preserved as a sacred national symbol. Over generations, Iranian kings adorned it. Gold plates were sewn onto the leather rubies, emeralds, diamonds, and pearls were attached, gold chains and jeweled ornaments were hung from its edges. By the late Sasanian period, Derafsh Kaviani was no longer light enough for one man to carry. Historical sources describe it as so heavy that during battles, it required exceptionally strong warriors, chosen specifically for their physical power, to lift and bear it. The flag did not move easily. It advanced slowly, deliberately, like a moving altar of sovereignty. Where it was kept. When not carried into war, the banner was kept in the royal treasury of the Sasanian Empire, most likely in Ctesiphon, the imperial capital near modern-day Baghdad. It was not displayed casually, it was guarded, counted among the greatest treasures of the empire. By this time, the original leather base was still remembered as its core, hidden beneath layers of gold and jewels, making it both humble in origin and immeasurably rich in form. The fall, 651 AD. The end came in the 7th century AD. In 651 AD, during the Arab conquest of the Sasanian Empire, the last Persian king, Yazdegerd III, was defeated. With the collapse of the empire, the royal treasury was seized. Derafsh Kaviani fell into enemy hands. According to historical chronicles, the conquerors did not see a symbol. They saw treasure. The banner was cut apart. The gold was stripped away. The jewels were removed and divided. The precious ornaments were looted. And what remained, the leather cloth that once stood against tyranny, was reportedly burned. The most valuable flag in the world was destroyed, not on a battlefield, but in pieces. What was lost, and what survived materially, Derafsh Kaviani ceased to exist in 651 AD. But something survived. The Arabs took the gold. They took the jewels, they took the weight. They did not take the meaning, because Derafsh Kaviani was never truly about wealth. Its value was never only in diamonds or gold, but in the moment a common man raised his leather apron and said, "Enough." That is why, even centuries later, it remains a symbol of resistance, a reminder that power can rise from the people. A flag born not in palaces but in fire and iron. The banner was burned, but the idea could not be destroyed. And that is why history still remembers it as the richest flag ever known, and the one that began with nothing but leather and courage. If you enjoy uncovering the untold truths of the world around us, subscribe to my channel and like this video so more people can see it.